All right, I decided to watch it.
The Force is strong with you.
Welcome everyone to Was It Good? My name is Bob, and today we're going to be talking about The Acolyte. This is the brand new Star Wars show that dropped over on Disney Plus, and I got to say, this is a show that I've been very excited about.
Yeah, right.
Truth be told, I haven't been too interested in this show. Part of the reason is I haven't liked some of the things that Lucasfilm has brought out lately. Plus, I don't think the trailers looked very interesting. And then some of the things that the cast and crew have said, I don't think did the show any favors. But to be fair, I do want to judge this show on its own merit. I don't want to judge it based on something that somebody said or what's come before. I want to judge it based on what it is. So I went ahead and checked out episodes 1 and 2, and I'll let you know what I thought. Now, before I get into my review, let me let you know this is going to be spoiler free. So if you haven't seen the episodes, you don't have to worry about spoilers. Now, if you have seen the episodes, tell me what you thought about them. Go ahead and share your comments in the comment section below. Did you like the first couple episodes? Are you looking forward to the rest of the show? I'd really like to know what you thought. Now, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to it. Set a century before the events of The Phantom Menace, The Acolyte follows an investigation into a shocking crime spree that ends up pitting a respected Jedi Master against a warrior from the past. Let me start off by saying some of the things that I liked about it. First off, I thought there were some good establishment shots of the Jedi Temple in Coruscant that I thought looked pretty good. This was actually a complaint that I had in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show when Anakin and Obi-Wan were fighting in the training room, and you could see Coruscant through the windows, but you actually didn't see any ships flying around. So I actually liked that it actually looked like Coruscant to me, and you could see that there was a lot of activity outside of the Jedi Temple with ships flying around. Also, I thought there was some good choreography during one of the fight sequences during the second episode, and I thought that that actually was a nice break from what the rest of the show was up to that point. Also, I thought there were some interesting concepts. This idea that somebody's going around and murdering Jedi, I thought was actually kind of an interesting concept. And I think that maybe there was something here that could have been done a little bit better, but I did like the concept. Other than that, there wasn't really anything else that I liked about this. To be honest, there's actually a lot of things that I didn't like about this, and probably too many for me to actually list. There's really only one way I can describe these first two episodes.
Crap, mega crap.
And that's very frustrating because, like I said, I wanted to give this show a chance. And I know we're only 2 episodes in, but first off, this does not look like a $180 million production. I thought several of the droid designs were bad. Some of the creatures look ridiculous. The costumes weren't very good. And the makeup, well, I've seen better makeup in fan films than there was in this. Also, I thought some of the CGI was mid at best. So this does not look like a $180 million production. Also, as far as the characters go, they were all very forgettable. I couldn't get into any of them. In fact, I don't remember any of their names except one character, and that was only because they kept saying her name over and over again. So I just couldn't get into the characters. And because I couldn't get into the characters, it was hard to get into the events. Now, this isn't exactly a spoiler because it's in the trailer, but several Jedi are killed off, and I could care less about what happened to any of them. And maybe it's because we didn't really get to spend any time with them. And I think that the show would have benefited to actually spend some time with those characters. So when they did die, it would actually mean something to us. But I just couldn't get into any of the events. Also, like I said, I thought there were some good concepts, but I did not like the way that they were executed in this. I thought it was badly written, and I did not like the way that the dialogue was written and delivered, which actually brings me to the next point. I thought the acting was bland. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that the prequels have had their problems with dialogue and acting.
I don't like sand.
But despite the limitations in dialogue and acting, the prequels still felt like Star Wars. This didn't feel like Star Wars at all. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not faulting them for trying to do something a little bit different because that actually worked with Andor, but I don't know what the heck this was. I don't even know the point they're trying to make, other than the Jedi weren't as good as what you thought they were. But we've already seen that in the prequels. That was the whole point of the prequels, because the Jedi had flaws, and because of those flaws, that's how the Sith were able to take over. So we've already seen that, and it was done much better in the prequels than what it was in this show. There was, like I said, a lot that I didn't like about it. Now, it's no surprise what I'm going to say, but was it good? Absolutely not. These were not good episodes. I didn't like them at all. I thought the production design was bad. I didn't like the acting. I thought that the dialogue was poorly written. I didn't like the story, and I just could not get into any of it. Now, I do think there's going to be some people that are going to really like it, but as for me, I didn't like it at all. And I don't think that this is the show that's going to win anybody back to Lucasfilm. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw more people walk away. And to be honest, I don't even know if I can watch the next few episodes. I had planned on watching and reviewing them as they came out, but I don't even know if I can watch any more of it. I'll think about it and maybe I'll give the next one a try and hopefully it'll get better. But I didn't like these first two episodes. Now, if you're still watching this long, I'd like to go ahead and thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested, I do have another YouTube channel with a couple of my friends where we put on a show called Dad's Turn to Talk. This is an opportunity for three dads to get together to talk about the things we want to talk about, which is usually pop culture, movies, television, sports, and yet at the same time have a little bit of fun at each other's expense. Now, I'll put the link to that channel in the description below. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.